It's just the way. I don't know how to say this, but it's the way that we learning how to respect each other and learning to love each other like
Brothers and sisters.
like the way we love ourselves. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but that's okay. Anyway, this was going to happen. We will look at the camera for a few seconds, and then I'll turn to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll begin our conversation.
Okay.
And then what we're going to talk about is really about you, the business of Eat It, the concept, your philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
and customer service. We'll be touching on customer service, and of course challenges. You know, of course I said that to you yesterday, right? Did you remember?
Yes.
Okay. I will not ask any personal questions,
Mm-hmm.
of course. But if you want to tell a little bit about yourself, well, that would be your
I just
prerogative.
did.
No, it's not recorded.
Oh, right.
Not now it's recording. But if you want to tell a little bit about yourself, or that is beyond my jurisdiction, it's up to you.
Okay.
Okay. So, but if you find my questions, if you find any other question that you may seem inappropriate for you to answer, you can just say no comment, and
Okay.
I'll just move on.
Right.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
It's on. So you just look at the camera for a few seconds, and after that, the white eye monster will shy away. Hi, welcome to the National Quiz Choice Online News Set. Hi, I'm Robin Stienberg. Welcome to our show again. And here we are in the Grand Hyatt Hotel Singapore at this wonderful cafe called Scott's Tent, which now we are here. Actually, it's my first time. I have a very nice guest. She's the managing director and business development manager for Eat It, and she's none other than Miss Jane Shen. Um, and Jane, welcome to our show.
Thank you for
And
inviting me.
yeah, and I'm amazed that you just started this company not too long ago.
Yes.
Eat It. What's your concept and your inspiration behind it? I mean, because eatit.com is a food delivery service,
Yes.
and you guys deliver premium food.
Yes.
Which is a surprise to me. I don't find very many places do that except Pizza Hut or Canadian Pizza.
Oh.
And those are kind of junk food, I know.
Yes.
And for most of you know that McDonald's is also doing 24 hours, 7 days a week delivery, and I would encourage that. And so tell us more about eatit.com.
How I got ED.com or rather .sg is from my past experience. I was an event coordinator for 4 years. But what I couldn't control was the food that was presented to my clients. And a lot of them actually complained about the quality of the food and how much they do not like the food. But due to company's policy, I had to only order from them. So I would like a platform whereby I can just go to one website and order all the good food that I have. So what's different about it is that I actually got the suppliers or rather all my merchants on my website, right? They are actually suppliers to the hotels in Singapore. Most of the hotels in Singapore. So for that I can actually guarantee quality food that's going to be delivered to their doorsteps. And with a minimum order of like $100, I can actually get them to do a complimentary delivery. For most, but not for all. Yeah. One of the few merchants that I would like to highlight is Swissco. They've been around for more than like 10 over years, and they actually supply chocolates, like those customized chocolates to MBS, like WRS, basically the casino range chocolate. Those are all under them. Yeah, and one of my better merchants, or rather nicer merchants, would be Beat Beer. He actually imports beer from Germany, Australia, and some other countries, which are actually distributed in restaurants and cafes in Singapore. But through my website, you can actually get them at a better rate, plus delivery.
Wow.
So yeah.
Now, speaking about the delivery, what sort of challenges you guys face? I mean, are these deliveries done daily? And then did you contract these guys to do delivery, or you guys actually have your own delivery team to do that?
I am not like the rest. I'm not a third party vendor. Meaning, I do not have my own fleet of bikers to actually pick up my orders from my clients and go to my client. I mean, like those who order the food. I realized that the quality of food is very important for clients, especially for me. The reason why I order from McDonald's is that I understand that the food will be delivered directly from McDonald's and not from a third party. So the quality of the food is definitely controlled in that manner. And my merchants are very nice. They understand that, okay, due to the quality of food, they are willing to go the extra mile to help me deliver to my clients. And most of my clients, I'm happy to say they are repeat customers ever since I started in November.
Wow.
Yes, and most of them are actually not Singaporeans.
No, not Singapore's.
Okay.
I'll be your first Singaporean to order.
Please do, yeah. Most of my merchants, or rather, most of my orders do go out to houses and apartments and corporate, places in Singapore. So it's very different from what you guys call as an e-commerce platform.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, speaking about Eat It, how did you come up with this name eatit.com?
I actually got it from Michael Jackson's, thingy.
Really?
I'm not kidding you.
Really?
I was.
Are you a Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
And I was devastated when he passed away. So sorry. Yeah, but that's where I got the name.
Oh, okay. So
And
so you removed the B and you formed Eat It.
I love that song.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a bit silly, but it's very catchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a song? A lingo or a single or something? I don't know what.
No, I have it in my head all the time.
Okay.
Really?
Maybe you guys should come out with a what's that? What do you call it?
Advertisement, right, for this.
Yeah, an avatar, or I call it. Eat it, just
Hey,
eat it
that's
more.
really
Eat
goes
it,
in my mind, really.
Yeah, you should come out with that on the website, babe. I kind of like it. So for folks, if you are staying at home around the world, of course, but this is only for Singapore. If you're going to order any great food or premium food, of any kind, especially exotic food here in Singapore, please do look up at eatit.com.sg.
Sorry,
Is that right?
eatit.sg.
Oh, that's right, eatit.sg. That's right, and they have all kinds of appetizers, healthy stuff, bites, main dishes of all sorts, and so on. So just look at their website. Now, Jane, ever since you set up this organization, if you guys are proactive in like CSR or your approach towards saving the planet as is part of your philosophy?
Yes, of course. This company, or rather, we haven't used a single piece of paper that goes out.
Really?
Yes,
never
environmental friendly.
Really?
Yes. Everything is through email or SMS or even WhatsApp. I go to the extent of when my merchants couldn't deliver, I would bring the food all the way to my client's place. That's customer service for them. And they actually, the funniest thing is that they invited me over for a coffee at their place when I was only the delivery girl. Yeah.
And did they realize that you're the founder of the company?
Yes.
They did.
That's when they invited me over. Into their house for a coffee.
Oh, I see.
Because I think it's pretty different as a girl, and I'm always dressed in corporate. Yeah. So if you see a girl in corporate and then delivering your cake, will you be surprised and hey, are you the founder? Things like that. It's pretty different from the rest of it. I believe in customer relationship. That's where I get a lot of repeat customers.
So how important is customer service today?
Very, very important. Extremely. Especially when you're dealing with foreigners. Yeah, it's a very, very different. You give them a lot of places that they can go to, like this. I can be their walking encyclopedia.
Really?
Yeah,
what are the 3 points that could you give the importance of customer service in dealing with expatriates in Singapore?
I would tell them where to eat. Definitely not nutrition circles.
Really? Why you don't like nutrition circles?
I don't know. I got cheated. Even
Really?
As a Singaporean.
What kind of cheat did they cheat you? How could someone ever cheat a nice woman like you?
Maybe I look Indonesian or Thai. I don't know.
Really? But you're Singaporean.
I paid $10 for Maggi goreng at Newton Circles before.
Really?
$10.
Oh, well, $10 for a plate of noodles. I thought that was common in the United States, but that's okay. No. So what's the usual price in Singapore for a plate of mee goreng?
$3.
$3? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, $3 for a plate of mee goreng. So folks, if you're coming by to Singapore and staying at the Grand Hyatt and you're making a trip down to Newton Circus, you know that a plate of noodles or mee goreng, they call it, is probably around $3. Singapore dollars, not US dollars.
Not USD,
or euros. No. And if you're Russian, please check your currency. And so Miss Jane, About your perception of the Newton circus, why do you have such a bad image of
It's not that I feel that every business person should have and it's like a help. I'm like a honest. I'm very honest about food. That's why I never like hike up the prices on my website. So whatever they sell, or rather whatever my merchants sell in their store, I'll follow their amount. I won't hike up 10 or 20%.
really?
Yes.
Really? Even though if there's inflation coming up soon, you're not gonna increase the price.
A little bit here and there. Definitely less than 10%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there is economic inflation coming up sooner or later, what kind of percentage do you think most of the industries are going to adjust? Are we going to see like between 5 to 10% adjustment?
Yes, definitely. The maximum I mean an acceptable range would be 10% max.
Hmm.
To be fair for all, because everything here is really expensive.
Oh, so Singapore is expensive?
Singapore is getting expensive.
Really? I was told that Singapore has just been rated as one of the richest countries in the world. Um,
Well, the country itself, yes.
Okay. No, don't worry. You never know when your luck will come. So please, folks, please do check out her website at www.edit.sg for more information. And so, this is Jane. Speaking about customer service, the importance of it and the philosophy. What is the biggest challenge that Edit is going to face in the next 12 months or so?
It's definitely delivery. Mm. And
So
the
manpower.
time.
Are you
Yes,
talking about manpower?
yes, the manpower and how much my merchants can accommodate to my orders.
Oh,
Yeah, and most of the clients who come by to my website, they do ask for big quantities. We do a lot on events, so one event can probably sum up to about $2,000 to $3,000. I recently did an event for Triumph, and they asked for like a certain number of marshmallows to be done, so that was pretty challenging.
is there customized order before? I mean, do customers actually ask you, could you do this, do that instead of the usual?
Not so much, but it's
Packaging?
coming in quite, yeah. Special requests are coming in quite a lot of them.
Especially the holidays are coming, and
Yes.
you talk about Christmas, New Year, and Halloween, and
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving, folks. Please, happy Thanksgiving in advance. I miss my Thanksgiving. No. Hey, Hanukkah. Yes, yeah, that's right. The Jewish holidays, and so. But your company does not cater kosher meals. You only have halal. Is that correct? You have halal food,
We do.
halal food, and
There's a range.
range,
There's a
but
wide range.
you don't have kosher, right?
Not really.
Okay, no worries. So, folks, if you have Jewish families, please take note that Edie does not
I'm so
have kosher
sorry.
food. But hey, you never know. They might have one of these days, and hopefully the rabbi will give her the endorsement. Yes, and yes, do you know that the synagogue in Singapore does that? They give endorsements to those kind of things, and maybe you can check them out.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, they have in Singapore. We do have a synagogue that has a restaurant. It's called Al Wafi, and if you are a devout Jewish, come by to Singapore and visit the Mordecai synagogue in Singapore, and you might be able to place a booking with them for all of your daily needs, either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Anyway, now, Jane, what are your thoughts about lessons learned since you set up this organization? What would be your three main keys that you've learned so far as an entrepreneur? A young entrepreneur, that is.
Okay.
And what advice would you give to those who intend to run it? But before you say so, I'm sure that you have started other initiatives before. Have you?
Not exactly.
So is this your first company?
Yes.
Your very first company?
Yes.
And do you think it's a success? Do you think that you have, or you actually have,
What it takes.
have you recovered your turnover?
Yes.
You did recover. Oh, interesting. A .com company could recover very quickly. How long did it take you to recover all your costs?
It's only recently.
How recent?
Quite recently, just last month.
Last month? Since November last year to now,
Yeah.
and you recover.
Yes.
Okay. And what happens then? Does it feel good to recover all
Of
your costs?
course, very much. When I first started, I was basically poor. I went poor for a while. Seriously, I mean, like no income, and I had to go do sales. Yeah, so that was the greatest challenge in my life, and I learned to tame my temper a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
I am
temperamental.
very, very temperamental.
Oh.
Especially to my family members, they know.
Oh. So now about anger management.
Yes.
You know, are there any lessons learned? I mean, you've been running this company. I'm sure you kind of like face a challenge with anger.
Especially with staff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like.
So how do you manage to tame your anger, or have you not?
I have. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
tamed my anger.
How?
Like how I will tell them that they are good people, and then get them to do their work.
Is it because you decide that you realize that you need to translate your bad energy to good energy?
Yes, that's
Really?
the way. Yes.
The qi and the yang. Interesting.
You have to go through that path. In the corporate world, you will not be able to do that because
Really?
not exactly for me. I will go against my boss's will. I fight for what I want, but for this, I cannot fight for what I want because people. I understood that people. I mean, they take time to do their work, and it's not like magic that they can do this and work is done.
Really? So now you say it's not like magic, you know. So do you think that even your staff are seen as your customers too? Do you think? Do you see that way?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
I'm surprised.
But something different about that is that for all the merchants that come in, right, I'll have to be the one tasting the food.
Really?
Yes.
How come? Okay? What is your criteria of good food?
First thing first, the quality. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm one who is willing to pay for like expensive food, but I'm not going to pay for overrated food.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so there's a thin line between the two of them, really.
Okay, what is expensive and overrated?
French.
Fresh.
I mean French food.
French food.
French food in Singapore, maybe I think they're really expensive.
Uh-huh. And are they overrated?
Some places, yes.
Uh-huh. But do you think they're quality foods?
Quality, yes. For that matter, I'm more willing to pay for that price for that food at a lesser amount.
And you do that every day?
Not exactly. I'll just follow where my friends go, and then from there I'll judge.
Oh, but would you dine every day for?
No, not really.
No. Okay, then what is your usual diet like?
I'm actually a very simple person.
Really?
But I love like Japanese,
Oh, okay.
like sashimi. I appreciate like fresh food and salad. I love salad and bubble tea.
Guys, you know now her deepest secret now. If you don't take her to expensive places unless you really want to, and bubble tea is her favorite. I'm sorry, this is just anyway. So coming from someone who's an expert in food, that is. So Jane, that is. A lot of people.
It's alright, no problem.
Everybody seems to have this name confused between June and Jane. Wow, interesting. But now you speaking about expensive and overrated and quality food. Do you think that Singapore and Southeast Asia is going to come to a point, or will come to its breaking point where quality does not need to be expensive or overrated?
Yes, on my platform.
Oh, your platform?
Yeah, because
Really?
as I was telling you, the food that comes out from the kitchen of my supplier that goes out to my clients, they're actually it's from the same truck that goes to hotels in Singapore, you see. Yeah, and the food they actually placed in a buffet line, those are for my merchants.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So these guys pay you a commission or something like that?
Of course.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're actually using this as an e-commerce platform, and in e-commerce platform is very expensive.
Oh wow. And how much did you put in?
I can't say.
Oh wow.
But the thing is, how I usually came up with that is that I realized there's a trend in youngsters especially. They like to do this behind the screen,
Okay.
and they don't like to talk. Yeah, and they serve a lot.
Oh, they don't like to
So,
talk. So,
youngsters nowadays don't like to talk.
oh, why is it so?
This is how
what's
technology brings them to. I don't know.
really?
Mm.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you know, guys. I think that there should be a way to get them to talk. So, such as YouTube. Hey, I love YouTube. Do you love YouTube?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think that's one way to talk to each other,
Yes.
and so is WhatsApp. Um, Now, speaking about the trends right now, the way the generation is moving towards
Technology.
technology, and yet they appreciate good food,
Mm-hmm.
quality, and like you said, you are trying to conquer the perception that quality food does not need to be expensive or overrated. So that's what you set out to be.
Yes.
Wow.
That's my aim.
That's your aim.
Yes.
So you're going to be the Robin Hood of Asia.
Yes.
Right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So has any other customer that actually appreciate what you've done so far? Was there any one instance or most memorable experience that you've heard or seen so far?
Okay, there was one time that this guy called all the way from Australia.
Really?
Yeah, just to make sure that the order that he placed on my platform went through to his mom in Singapore.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, he
Okay.
actually
Thank
called a
God.
few times because I was in a place where the reception was really poor, and he had to call a few times and like send SMSs to me.
Really?
I felt so bad for him, but
Wow, I thought it was a date. Or
It only
even,
went
or
through.
even worse, there was this ad I saw, I think it was Mobile One or is it StarHub, where there's this guy in a restaurant, he picked up the phone, took down the order, and he asked him, where is it from? Oh, it's from Singapore.
oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember
was
that.
cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I thought I thought that for that moment, the guy from
That
Australia
was
is
me.
good. The guy from
So,
Australia wants you to deliver
I've received multiple calls from like overseas
Uh-huh.
to deliver especially cakes.
cakes to India.
No, to Singapore, within Singapore.
Okay. So guys, please no prank calls to edit.com or .sg. And really, it's kind of feat for them to try to fly a ice cake to Timbuktu. So now, so far today, no prank calls where you have to deliver
Nobody.
anything. Nobody, really. Can I be the first?
No.
Okay. No.
I'll make sure you order food from my platform.
So now what's next for edit.sg right now? Are you guys also planning to? Because I heard that you're passionate about organizations who are moving towards social cause. Like I heard there's one organization called .com that does
Oh, right.
that love company of some sort that produces candies and sorts made by handicapped individuals and so on. So are you guys doing something about that?
I'm definitely looking into getting my company to become a social enterprise where I actually hire the less privileged.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's what I is doing.
Okay.
I basically hires the Hero Impact to to pack suites for events and weddings and all that.
So you're gonna do that?
I'm definitely going into getting bridal. There'll be another column that I'm working on right now, which is called bridal. So all the customized food will go under that column, and you can actually just order them through my website. Yeah, that actually saves a lot of time.
And when will that happen?
By the end of the year, I hope.
End of the year. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of preparation is going into that.
And what actually inspired you to come up with that idea?
Bridal?
Yeah.
Because regardless of how bad the economy is, everybody has to get married, right? And then when they do, they spend a lot. And
Really?
Yes. Singaporeans
sure?
spend like crazy. You have
I've
no
never seen one
idea.
yet.
You have no idea, seriously. They spend like 50 to 80,000 for just one wedding.
And who pays for it? Is it the guy or the girl?
Both.
I know that in America it's the girl that pays
Wow.
for the wedding.
Seriously?
Yeah, not the girl. The girl's parents paid for the wedding.
No.
No.
Usually, in Chinese tradition, it will be paid by either the guy's or the girl's family.
Oh.
But in recent years, for me, I will be doing it on my own. Basically, I'll be working out on my own from my own pocket. So yeah, that's the new generation.
The new generation. You mean the guy and the girl will share the cost?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's
That's where
nice.
they have more say in what they want to have. And,
Oh, it's all about
you
the
know,
say now.
yes.
It's all about control. Wow, it's like running a company right now. So getting married is getting it's like a deal. Okay, if I pay more, I get more say and I get what I want. So if the girl pays, well, it's then she gets what she wants.
Yeah, something like that.
Ah, okay.
So that they have less things to quarrel about, I think. Mm.
Wow, I'm gonna feel sorry for the guy. That's okay. There'll be a guy who wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jane, the concept of social enterprise and the future, where do you see EDIT going from here? Do you think that uh, well, there's a lot of demand that's growing among the expatriate community, ordering your services. How will the local market uh, able to appreciate and pick up? Will they? Do you think that there's a market for the domestic?
Domestic, yes. But the thing is, because they are like Singaporeans, and unless they have no time, yeah, so they will just come to my platform and just order.
Really?
Mm.
So you wish that every Singaporean in Singapore will be too busy and caught up with what they're doing. They have to use your
That's the
platform.
ultimate dream.
Oh, ultimate dream. Oh dear. I think.
Singaporeans are getting really busy nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is like the Grand Hyatt and also the hotels are are getting very happy the rate that they're going because more and more Singaporeans are hanging out in places like this right now, and just look out there. My gosh, everybody's dining.
Yes, they are
I know.
constantly eating.
And it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Singapore, and we still have Singaporeans eating in a high posh place like this. Wow, am I envy? So, so anyway, Jane, back to our question.
Yeah.
What lessons have you learned so far? Since you have built up your company since November, and the success that you've seen through the suffering that you've been through.
A lot of suffering.
Not. I know as a woman, I can't imagine a woman not able to shop for 12 months. It must be a nightmare. I mean, every woman needs to have, the need of getting new clothes, new shoes, makeup, hairdo, new watch, fashion shows,
Oh no.
movies.
I have learned to convert a need to a want.
Really?
Like I don't need this, I want this. So when I want this, I don't
Really?
need it. So yeah.
Really? Really?
Really. And
What happens if you ever come across a good husband and then he started spoiling you? Are you going to regret it?
no, I will talk to him. I
Really?
make it change his perception.
Really?
Yeah. I won't take that lying down. Serious. No, not me.
Really? So you will not allow him to spoil it too much?
No.
Really? Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh guys, you know what? I think you should look up at her website, but please don't call her for dates until you're sure of it. I'm sorry, but please give her some business at www.edit.sg if you don't have time to dine. And so is that the only lesson you've learned so far?
No, a lot of lessons, but I can't really say it all out. Another one would be, of course, to deal with my family members. Like I have no time for them. I'm constantly going for networking sessions. This is the one thing that kind of got quite a lot of response from my business. I speak to business owners a lot, and I've learned how to handle business in a more tactful way. And
Oh yeah?
I do really.
Really? How tactful?
Yes.
How tactful can you be?
Well, we have to be really careful about what you say to them.
Uh-huh.
Really careful, because I'm really young.
Yes.
Not very young, yeah, but yeah, there are certain ways to actually talk to them. Yeah,
Oh.
and then half the time I'll be talking to like experienced business people who are like maybe twice my age, but they'll still listen to me and be impressed with my platform.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and just recently I spoke to a guy, or rather Steven. He's the chef for Center PS, and he's going to be working with St. Regis for his cake. So I'm really impressed. He's a great baker.
I love bakers too.
I love cakes.
And speaking of which, so that's your take on online experience.
Never give up. That's what.
Never give up.
Never, never,
Well,
never,
that's
ever give up.
I think that's what a football team said, that never give up. Yeah. Well, folks, thank you for joining me here at the National Critics' Choice Heart. I'm Robin Stienberg with Jane Shen from edit.sg, the founder herself. And do look up at her website, www.edit.sg. And have a great week ahead. I'm Robin Stienberg. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is fun. What do you think?
Am I the only like food
No.
vendor that you talked to?
No, yesterday was Purple Sage.